prizes and
Okay.
gifts for the teachers as they come back, just because, well, we do appreciate them, we love them, and it's a difficult job. So,
And these days, it is we are very appreciative for their work, and it's not easy. I tell you what, Coach Owen Powell has got a crew up there, and he wants to please them as well. So we can do it. We can do it ourselves.
Well, it's a good way to start out the year. So Tammy Davis is leading that charge with the school district to help put that event on for their first day back on August the 8th. So it's right around the corner.
Yeah, well, and we got to get into some sports, right? We've got.
Well, you're playing golf before school even starts. How is that legal?
That's right. Our first the high school golf schedule starts August 1st and 2nd. And we go to Mountain Home. We go play Big Creek over there. I don't know if you've played that one. That's a nice golf course. It's a pretty one. It's 18-holer, and they're going to be staying the night over there. But our boys and girls will have a full team. I think 4 or 5 of each girls and boys going over there. So it's starting, and we play all through August, and we play right there at the Carroll County Country Club. Of course, the Green Forest schools, they participate there. Kingston has in the past, and of course Berryville is there. But the Tiger Booster Club, we got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, this weekend.
Well, we can talk about it now because we don't know what our scores are,
right? We may be dead silent next week after we have to report how we did. But there's still room available. I talked to Dexter Combs earlier this week, and I think there's a few slots left, but the Green Forest Booster Club golf tournament is tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
And they have a great event out there, do a great job, have a lot of good supporters, but there are some spaces for some additional teams. And, everybody's going to be chasing the front runners that we know going in, and that's, 2 previous club champions,
Oh, no, now watch
Jamie Hussey and Doug Carr. So, I mean, that...
Now the old guys are old guys now. Let me tell you now. Now the winners for many years is Will Gatto and Austin Lassiter. They're Green Forest alumni, but we've got a chance. They're not going to make it this year. So
they're not playing. So
yeah.
That's why you are the front runner.
Well, no. Sure. I'm playing with you, so you'll see how bad it is. Hey, and we're already winners. Tyson's going to serve us lunch.
That's right. That is,
and that's part of some of our good folks that helping out.
The great thing about I've played in it a couple times, and it's kind of like a reunion, going back and seeing a lot of the folks, and that's what it's all about, knowing that the money's going to a good cause and being taken care of. So we appreciate Dexter and all his work. I think Rob Kirby kind of works with it as well, and several others, but look forward to that. So.
Yeah, they do a great job, and
if I'm playing with Craig Keshner with Equity
Bank.
You
are. That's right.
Yeah, so we got 2 bank presidents here going head to head here. So
maybe we'll get a loan by the time it's over with. We're playing with those 2 boys, right?
But if we happen to beat you, we'll talk about that next week. Otherwise, we'll just move on to another topic.
That's right. Hey, by the way, if you have a benefit or a corporate outing, you can rent the Carroll County Country Club.
Right.
That's what the Booster Club did. They've reserved the golf course, and they're selling their sponsorships, and they're making that money, and it's all going to those student athletes, right? So it's cool stuff.
Yeah, it's a great place to have events right there close, and got great backdrop with the golf course, in the background, and I know they have a lot of reunions and different things like that, but it can be used for all kinds of events.
All right. Well, we've got just a moment or here too. What else we need to talk about?
It was mentioned earlier by Ike. The Wilson Combat's having a hiring event next week, July 21st at 6 p.m. You can go to wilsoncombat.com to look at it. Harder House is having a Jeep and car show at Harder House, and that will be on August the 12th. So if you know anybody, Jamie, that drives a Jeep.
A beater Jeep is mine, right?
Yeah. So can go up there with it. And then I'm going to give a shout out to friends and family. I had some automobile trouble, and my transmission went out in my truck. So
well, you made it here today.
I'm here today, so it's kind of been an ordeal. But when you're without a vehicle, you're kind of dependent on a lot of folks. And got to drive my mom's car, and give a shout out to Les Gustavus. He went with me to Bryant yesterday. That's why I was coming through Marshall to pick my truck up to come back.
So he, the game and fish escorted you, right?
He did, So, yeah. So
that is that's why you're around here, is because friends need a little help.
They do,
every now and then,
and
right?
they're easy to find around here. We've talked about that before. You have car trouble, it's you're probably going to have 3 people stop to help you fix a flat or do something like that. That's just the heart of this community and what makes it special.
Well, I want to mention right before we get out of here, too, a couple of football camps that are deadlines today for the Berryville Bobcats. Coach Hudson has got the K through 9th graders July 27th and 28th of next week, but today is the deadline. If you want to call him, 479-438-0425. And, of course, you can check out the Booster Club Facebook. Green Forest has got one going as well, and it's a deadline. The deadline's today, and they're for first graders through 6th graders. So football is coming.
It is, and while we're talking about deadlines, I think the Carroll County Fair to enter an animal in there,
livestock.
I think that for livestock, that may be tomorrow. Go to the KTHS community page to get all the details on it. So, and that's a great event. I never had a cow or anything like that I took up there. I always wanted to, because a lot of them spend the night up there and stay there.
That's right.
How cool is that as a teenager to camp out at the fairgrounds?
It's that's why we're in the summertime, but it's fixing to get better, and hopefully we'll get through this heat. So, well, Dean, we better let her go. Let Ike get back to it, and tell you what, find a good cool spot the rest of the day, right?
You bet. Stay hydrated.
Hey, and I'd like to thank our sponsor again, Bank of 1889. It's going to start flowing right there.
It will.
I like that.
It will.
Hey, we appreciate that. Dean, you have a great day and a great weekend.
All right. Thanks, Jamie.
All right. We'll see you. Thanks for listening to Chat with the Chamber on KTHS. Join us every Friday mornings from 8:15 until 8:30 for all the latest community happenings. And go to berryvillechamber.com and join the chamber today.